guys, welcome back to Crits and Hits. Last time we left off, our party had just made their way to the ruins of ThunderTree after they picked up their new friend, Lindal, the halfling. They dealt with some stuff in town, took out the Nothic, and they had just entered town. Sadly, though, newcomer Jacob could not join us tonight. For a reason. So as they entered the town, they just come up and they read that there was this sign that was just nailed to the post nearby that had exclaimed in all caps, "Danger! Plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now." And it looked real bad. At that instant, our little buddy Lindal passed out. He just fainted. So the party, feeling the best thing they could do while they were already here, is scout out the town first, and before they came back for their little buddy. So you guys hit him somewhere over here, right?
Yeah, hit him really good under some brush. And...
Yeah. He's real nice and safe. All right, that's my way to get rid of him for this since he's not here tonight. So there you go. He's still there though. You'll come back for him later. All right, so like I said, you guys just entered. So pretty much, you can from where you're standing, you're at a little bit of a little higher up. You can kind of see around the town. This area right here is a hill that comes up, but you can kind of see this tower that's on top of it because it is a pretty large tower. It kind of blocks some of your view from over here, but for the most part, you can still see around, and you can see there are a bunch of buildings. For the ones that are kind of ruined, like this one clearly is, that one is a ruined building, but the buildings like this or the ones up here are intact, so that it's still a full wall. You can open a door, whereas the walls have kind of crumbled. So that's kind of the area you're in. So where would you guys like to proceed to?
Can I check to see if I see anything?
Yeah, you can do a perception check.
17.
17? Alright, so from where you're standing right now, you kind of see over near this area right here, like right next to the first little building right there that's ruined. You see something that's hidden among the weeds that you don't know. Make a history check. 8. So you're not sure what exactly these things are that you're seeing.
I want to point them out to the rest of the guys.
But it seems to be something that isn't there, but is. It kind of it blends in the underbush and different stuff. It pretty much looks like a walking plant.
Can I point them out to everyone else?
Yeah.
Can everyone see them?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone know what that is?
History checks all around.
History.
Ariana, you have advantage.
Sweet. 19.
Mine's a 19 as well.
Mine is 12.
All right, so everyone except for Tyler knows this. They are like little creatures that resemble small leafless walking plants. They hide by rooting themselves among ordinary plants. From what you know, they are neutral in most ways. But if you come to an area that I saw the camera drop. If they come to somewhere that is their area, they will attack you.
So they won't move?
As best you can tell, no. It's trying to call you back. There we go. It's sucky quality.
It'll probably focus in it.
It should. It wouldn't be an episode. It wouldn't be a session if there wasn't like a ton of technical issues. So yeah. So as best you know, they shouldn't attack you, but you know that if this is their area, pretty much.
And that's the only thing around?
That's the only thing they know. You know nothing.
No, I mean like creatures.
That you see from where you're standing at.
Do I see any bodies?
No.
What do you guys think?
How far away? How far are the tree beings?
So they're pretty much they're flanking the open doorway, like they're kind of over here, and so they're about maybe about a good 15 feet from you up to the front of the door.
With that history check, would I know if they're typically like angry or mischievous?
From that history check, you can know that their nature, they are neutral evil.
Ah, evil. Okay.
Evil.
Okay, so the treeling thing, they are at that house or building that has the open door. They are flanking the doorway.
Yes.
Okay. Eldak, would Eldak see if there's a way that he could walk around the building?
I mean, the pathway, that pathway just goes in front of the building.
Right. Could he see if there's a way into like the back of the building?
You could try and do a wide berth around all these buildings and get through it, but there looks to be too much of a thicket grown up behind.
Oh, okay, I see. I was confused. That building is what you're pointing. I thought it was the one that's northeast of the people. Yeah.
No, it's this one right here.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, no, this is a fully intact. This building is crumbled. It's cowering in the shadow of an old tree. It's crumbled. It's of stone make, but it doesn't have a roof on it, and there are just weeds everywhere around it.
Okay, but there is a way to get in it.
Yeah.
I want to check it.
Yeah. Alex is gonna say, "How do you think we should proceed?"
What are they doing? Just like sleeping, standing?
They're stationary, but you cannot tell what they are doing.
I want to stealth up the road a little bit.
Roll for stealth.
Natural 20.
Okay, and where are you headed?
I was gonna show you. Just up the road.
How far?
Is there any cover?
No.
Just. Where's the building again? Because it's kind of hard to see.
South of.
Okay, and can I go off the road and go south a little bit?
Like to the second building? There's a building here and then a building here.
Oh, okay. Is there anything at that building?
Make a check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. So you can see around the second building, you're still on the road before you stepped off. It's a side-by-side cottage. It's like this one right here and this other cottage right here. There's two together. They look as though they might have been homes of prosperous shopkeepers or well-off farmers in their time. All that remains are collapsed walls and piles of debris, and several young trees have grown up in the midst of the ruins. You can also see that amongst the foliage there are 6 of these twig blights.
Okay. And I'm like, how close am I to the building?
You're about 10 feet away from the building, or 20 feet away from the building.
With my natural 20 stealth, I want to get up against the building.
Up against the building?
Yes.
What part of the building are you wanting to get up against?
The corner.
The corner right here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to think through Pack and let everyone know about the enemies inside this building I'm next to.
Let's see.
Okay. He relays that.
That was a lot of rolls.
Oh, there are 6 of them.
Okay. So I'm just kind of here.
Sorry, I was looking to see if there's something I can do. But,
What you want to do?
I'm gonna speak to everyone who in the party that's near me and say, is there a way we could distract them?
Tyler, you don't hear any of this.
I know.
We can use Peck.
Peck sends you an image of like him like caught off by like why you're doing this, and he's like, well,
Betrayal.
kind of like gives you this feeling of what you mean.
Heck, he does have a point. If you could fly by them, see if they stir, and then fly away, maybe they'll follow.
Peck sends an image of him heroically saving the day. And he flies in to the middle of the fray. And on doing so,
He gets killed.
Uh-oh.
it's about to get crowded.
Well,
So this is what they look like.
oh, great.
They jump up from where they are.
If only I was a fire dragon.
Do what, Mitch?
If only I was a fire dragon, I could just burn them all instead of acid breath.
Do the ones in that building that I'm by, are they noticing Peck?
Oh yeah, that's why they've all jumped up.
Okay, well, if I'm just gonna, be in the shadows, If they run out, I'm gonna,
So they all jump up and roll for initiative.
Oh.
I got a 19.
Your initiative. Mine's 12.
Oh, mine's 15.
Tyler?
I don't want to say what mine is
Well, I asked, so what is it?
because it's a natural 20 again. Like, I don't know what's happening.
Okay, Tyler, well, it doesn't matter if it's a natural 20, it's initiative.
I'm
Buy
just.
a lottery ticket.
I've rolled 3 of them in a row.
You got one of those loaded dice.
I got my normal dice.
Sure.
I think I just know how to roll it.
Maybe.
Like, I've been rolling it the same.
Crit 1.
6.
Crit 1.
That was my luck for the day.
Alright, so since there's 8 of them, I'm just going to roll once for them. And they'll all attack when it comes their time.
Oh, good lord.
What does that mean?
It's a powerhouse hit.
That means it'll be their turn and they'll all attack, and then it'll go to the next turn.
That's scary.
I've seen some DMs do that. It's the monster's turn. They roll once for all the monsters on the field. They fight, and then it moves on. So
You do what you want. You're the DM.
So since no one was surprised, since you guys saw them and they saw you creeping up, there is no surprise round. So Tyler will start.
See, I also don't want to because. Do they see me?
No, they don't see you right now. You're still stealthed up against the building.
I know. I can't really see. Is there. Okay, so the building's like this, right?
It's L-shaped.
I'm at a. It's L shaped.
And you're at the top of the L. So
Like this?
you're right here. And the L comes this way toward, and the other building's over here.
And they are at the lower. Okay.
They're all around, even up to the back side of the building where you're at.
Can I slip along the side and go south along the wall so that I'm
You
still
will
behind
you will
them?
be seen if you do. Or
But
you'll
I'm
have a
natural
chance.
20. I'm natural 20 stealth.
But that's cool, but that was also before you were in combat, so they will have another chance to see you. I'm just letting you know if you do that.
But me debating, I haven't initiated combat.
But combat, I'm just saying that they have seen these people come up and they are protecting their area. So if you move that way, they will roll to see if they see you because you still
Okay,
have a
that's
natural
fine.
20.
That's fine.
Okay, so you
fine.
want to move to where?
I just want to move down.
To
You said
how far?
the L shape was like this.
Yeah,
and
how
I'm at
far?
This point. I want to go down to the point, to the base, the next corner.
Okay. There is one that's at the base point. That one will immediately see you. Cool?
I'm just having trouble picturing what this building looks like. Is why I'm having trouble with it. Which way is the L flip then? I can't see the building like that either. You say the building's like this.
Yes, and you're at the top of it.
So one is he's on the outside?
They're surrounding this building, Tyler.
Okay,
They're
that's what I
everywhere.
meant. Like I thought
Yeah,
they
they're
were
on the outside of the building.
Okay, then never mind then. I'm gonna go, I guess, blow my stealth and go away across the road.
To where? To the other building?
Yep.
Okay, so this building's completely intact. Where do you want to go to at it?
I just
In
Can
front
I get
of it? Where you
inside
can-
of it?
Inside it?
Yeah. No, that's a bad idea. There's some inside. There doesn't matter. I guess to the outside.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go back to the group.
You're not going to do anything.
No, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna pull out my bow and I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot the closest one.
All right. D20.
15,
Hits.
16, 17. Okay.
Roll damage. Gonna say you're
3.
aiming at this one.
3.
3?
Yep.
Okay. Arrow goes flying and just... It sounds like just like an arrow just impacting in the wood. It's like a very hollow sound. At that point, it is Sargus's turn.
Can I also disengage and get back as far as I can away from the party?
You're as far back as you can be.
Okay.
Because there's just the building to your right, and then there's just trees behind you.
How close is the closest one?
To where you're at, you could move up pretty much to where about 25, 30 feet. Probably your maximum movement would get you to one.
Okay. Well, I'll move up to one and use my great axe and slash at it.
You trying to chop down a tree?
Yes.
I
I got an 18.
hits.
Oh, good lord. What is that? Is that a D6? Crap. Weapons. I had it written down, but I can't read my own handwriting. It's 1D12. 5.
So you pull back your axe and you slam it into it, and it just cuts the twig in two, and it's gone.
Sweet.
And at that point, it is Peck's turn. Peck turns to the one that appeared over, the other one that's in front of Sargus, and he flies over to behind it. Not flanking because Sargus isn't up on it. And he goes for a bite. But he misses. So then it's Asena's turn.
How close is the closest one to me?
From where you're at, the closest one would probably be the one that Tyler shot at, which is about 5'10", which is about 30 feet from you.
Okay. I'm gonna use. 1 second. I don't know if I should on the same page. How far off do you for produce flame?
Check.
That's something you think I'd have written down, but I don't.
Flame is 30 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. At the one that Tyler shot at?
Is there one that I can also reach? That
You
is not
could
hit
also
yet?
hit. You could also hit the one that Peck was out in your 30 feet.
Which one needs the damage more?
This one's been hit. This one hasn't.
Okay, I'll hit that one then.
Okay.
We'll try to hit that one.
D20.
Whatever he tells you to.
Okay, 6.
Misses.
She didn't add anything.
Oh, add your spellcasting bonus. It should be your proficiency plus whatever it is for druids.
So you use, use your wisdom, I believe.
So +1.
Yeah, and then your proficiency.
That's your wisdom. Wisdom plus proficiency bonus.
So your proficiency is above your saving throws.
Which should be 2.
Yeah,
Should
2.
be two.
So that's between +3. So 9.
9, still misses.
Great.
At that point, it is Eldek's turn.
Alrighty. Eldek is gonna cast Magic Missile at the closest 3 targets.
Okay, so the one that Peck and Ariana attacked, this one, oh, I knocked them all over.
They're all dead.
They died.
Dominant.
So
Sweet.
these 3 right here.
Okay.
To get the third one in your reach, you'd have to move up about 10 feet.
Alright, so be.
So do you want to move up for that?
Oh, they're not in range?
Only 2 are, 1 is not.
Then I'll move up slightly, enough to hit all 3.
Okay, so you're pretty much a little bit behind. You're about 5 feet behind Sargus from where he was at that building.
Okay.
All right.
The first one was a 22. That one's 22. And that one's 18. So I hit with those.
They hit anyways.
Oh, they did?
Magic missile always hits.
Oh, well, hey.
You just have to see it, and then it's 1d4 plus 1.
Right, okay. So that one is 2, 2, 4.
Okay, so what where?
Both 2s went on the side ones, and then the 4 hit the middle one.
Middle one being the one that Athena and Ariana attacked.
Oh, those are the same people.
Wait, I'm hitting those 3?
These 3 that are standing up.
Oh, okay. I thought I was hitting the one that was on the far right.
No, that's
yeah,
out of range.
The middle one will take the most damage. The side ones will take the 2s.
Okay, those 2 die.
Sick nasty.
Good thing Athena and Ariana was attacking that one.
Well,
You know what I meant. Alright, it's the leftover monster's turn.
They retreat.
Leftover.
So this one moves up towards Tyler, and it goes for a claw attack. It misses. This one does its full movement speed to get up to Eric. This one turns towards Peck. Moves up to it and goes for a claw attack and misses. This one goes to Sargus. Oh, dice at the floor. I don't know where it went.
Here, I'll roll for it.
Found it.
Natural 1.
Nope. Hit Sargus.
Oh.
So then it does. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. Ready? Does 1 damage. I don't know if you'll survive.
I'm almost dead.
Alright, and then the last one uses it has to use double movement to get up. So Eldak and Sargus, or Eldak and Theron, you guys are right here. You have 3 in front of you. Sargus, there's 1 in front of you, and then there's 1 in front of Peck. And it's back to the top of the round. It's Theron's turn. You guys can't even see yourselves.
No.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one in front of me with
Nice. It doesn't help.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna attack the one
Directly in front of you. Yep.
Yep. That first one is a 9.
Is it that difficult to see what your die says?
It's the 6 and the 9. I have to figure out the.
You just look,
I had to look. This one is the 9.
look for where the dot is.
Yep. So that's 11. The first dag.
Okay. Misses.
And then freaking. I'm a douchebag. Missed the second one. I'm going to disengage and I'm going to move back as far as I can up the road.
Okay. So you move up near to where Lindal's body is
Late.
sitting.
And I'm going to say, late.
He's to us.
You move up to where Lindal's body is sitting.
And I expose it so that they see.
It's Sargus' turn.
I'm going to chop some wood again.
Alright, go for it.
Does his ult, which is a whirlwind attack.
I mean, I could if I wasn't carrying so much weight. I rolled a 15.
Hits.
Ooh. That's a d12. An 8.
8 is what you rolled?
Yes. Splatter.
You chop it to shreds. It is now Peck's turn. Peck also attacks the one that's directly in front of him. Hits. Kills. It's now Asena's turn.
Beat.
It's Asena's turn.
Okay.
It's Asena's turn. What? Who?
So I'm going to use how far is the closest one from me?
From where you're at, they're both up on Eldak. They're about 15 feet from you. 2 of them are standing side by side, and then there's one immediately behind it.
You tell him to repeat it.
Can I move closer to one by 5 feet
Yeah.
and then use poison spray?
Okay. Alright, so then they have to do their saves.
What?
To do a constitution. What's your constitution?
Oh, I don't know. Here, what's my constitution? Oh, +1.
No, not the modifier. What's your actual constitution?
Oh, 10.
10? Alright, do 1d12.
Four.
Which one were you aiming at? This one?
Whatever. The closest one.
Kill it. Eldek's turn.
Eldak's turn. Alright, so there's 2 left.
Yes.
Alright, well, Eldak is going to blah, blah, blah. She's going to cast Firebolt. So I'm assuming that's a d20, eh?
Yes.
Alright, that's a natural 20.
Okay. Which one are you aiming at?
The
one right
One
in front
that's-
of you or the one standing behind it?
Doesn't matter. Hits them both.
Doesn't.
Is
Oh,
there
no,
splash
this one's
damage?
Fireball, not Fireball. The one that's close. There's one behind me.
There's no, the one that's directly in front of you, and then there's one standing slightly behind it, but to the side.
Oh, I'm the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a D10. D10. That's my D10 right there. Holy crap! That's a 6, not a 9.
It dies.
Sweet.
All right, now it's the lone monsters left. So it turns around. That books it.
Uh-oh. Can someone do a reaction?
Do what?
Can someone do a reaction or something?
No, it wasn't right up on you. So you see it turn. Eldak and Asina and Theron see this. Peck and Sargus do not because of where they're standing. He makes it about 40 feet down the road, and then like as he's just dashing down the road trying to get away from you guys.
A dragon appears.
What, Tyler?
A dragon appeared.
Yep. Yeah. That's it. How did you know?
Because
Crap.
I'm also clairvoyant.
I can communicate to it.
So then you just see this fireball come out of nowhere and burn it up.
Oh, bollocks.
Stole my kill.
And you see a lone druid standing there.
I shoot him.
You shoot him?
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And with that, we're out of combat. For that, though,
Tell.
you receive...
3 experience.
What, Tyler?
Yeah, you better keep your mouth shut, boy.
3,000 experience.
Uh, 20 experience apiece.
28.
20.
Man, those things were not worth anything.
They weren't that strong.
And the lone druid looks at you, and he miles over the ones that he can see. And then he turns, and he walks away.
Oh. Good.
You just see him go further down the road. He goes to, if you're looking at the fork in the road, he goes to the right of it. So, like, if you're standing here, he went to the right of the fork.
I want to go to that house.
Which one?
The first one that the 2 was at.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Perception check. Because I'm assuming you're looking for crap.
I am. 17.
There's nothing here. It's pretty much ruined. Nothing really left.
Nice. Well, hey, if anything... Well,
Peg flies back out and he lands on Eldak's shoulder.
I shoot him out of the air.
He's just kind of looking around.
you're going to say that one time, and he's going to say, yes, you do, and Peck's going to die.
I want to go to the next house. 19.
19? So from what you can tell when you're entering, you're looking around, it looks like there was a merchant who had once lived here, and it takes you a little bit to come around, but you find this like all these roots grown up in the side, just because this is a ruined house, and you kind of chop through it and you pull out a smaller, older chest.
What's in the
You
chest?
open up the chest, and inside of it is 700 copper, 160 silver, and 90 gold.
How big is his chest? Like it's like
About, I don't know, maybe 3 feet long, maybe 2 feet deep.
that's a lot. I'm gonna yell for everyone else. Hey guys, there's money in here.
Who cares about money?
I keep it all. As soon as Eldak says that, I pocket all of it.
I mean, everybody else can argue with you.
No one said a word.
They haven't yet.
I really don't care that much.
I wait.
Man,
I wait.
listen,
I wait.
Theron is the enemy of our group.
I count to myself. Like I wait a few pauses, and then I pocket it.
You pocket 700 copper pieces.
Well, how much gold was there? Because I wasn't really interested in the copper.
There's 90 gold.
I pocket the gold.
You leave the silver and the copper.
How much gold was there?
90 gold. I already said that.
No, I said silver.
You said, guys, can we...
I said gold.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, in my head I said silver.
160 silver.
Is that feasible?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take 200 copper then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna leave the rest and say, hey guys, copper in here if you want it.
So there's 500 copper left in there if anyone wants it.
And then I walk out of the room and say, so how about that druid guy?
You follow him?
I think he's Riodarth?
Was that how you pronounce his name?
That is how Chandler pronounced his name.
It was. Well, Eldak's going to say.
Reidoth.
It's not how I wrote it, but it's how Chandler pronounced it.
Okay. Eldak's going to say. Well, I say let's be cautious of these root creatures and.
I say let's follow him.
Do we want to check this other house?
Well, don't say it like that.
The one that's intact behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah, directly north of you all is a fully intact building.
I want to check that.
There's a weathered signboard by the door of the large building. It shows the faded image of a workhorse holding a flagon of ale. The building is sagged and dilapidated, but it's more intact than the ruins that you guys just came from. From what you can tell, it's most likely a tavern.
Tavern. There might be something in it.
Let us check.
Let's check it
I
out.
will go check.
All right, so you enter the building.
Yes.
All right, so you enter the building. You kind of just crack open the door and you look inside. What was your perception check? Because I'm assuming Tyler led.
14.
14. You then see slumped against a couple of different corners of the walls under the bar. You know, just different areas of the bar. And as the door creeps open, you immediately hear them begin to groan. 4 ash zombies
Hey guys, remember that time when I didn't open the door stealthily?
that are currently laying prone on the ground.
Did they hear me open the door?
Yes, that's why they started groaning.
Oh.
And they slowly begin to rise. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
But they're prone.
So for their first round, they will stand up.
I have time. Does anyone have any alchemist fire?
Is that a specific type of fire? Or do
That
you mean
is
just...
that is a bomb.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody has that.
Well, I rolled a 7.
I rolled 18 and plus 2 initiative is 20s.
8.
I rolled a 2.
Great, so they're going first. Well, other than Eldak.
I rolled a 20.
Other than Eldak.
Hello.
Too bad
Well,
you
I-
don't know Fireball.
No, I do know
I don't-
firebolt.
I feel like it's not you. It's not like these things are probably weak.
We don't know yet, though. Sorry, I was a little absent there for a second. I found this app that's for D&D, and I was trying to transfer my character sheet to it, but it was giving me a pain in the butt. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what happened.
It was giving you a pain in the butt.
It
It
was
was
giving
just-
me a pain in the butt.
It was just me looting 2 houses with no one commenting.
I mean, I'm not the only one else here. Just saying.
I said it out loud, and I looked at both of their faces.
All right.
And Mitch shook his head no.
I'll do what I did last time. They're just all gonna go together. So Eldak, you have first wind.
All
So
right,
you guys
well,
all kind of followed Theron up.
Yes.
So when he opened the door, you guys just kind of miled around outside of it.
All right, so we're not inside yet.
No, Tyler just opened the door.
Okay, and they are. We can tell that they're about to get up.
Yeah, they're laying down. They're in the process of trying to stand up.
All right, so they're inside. I'm making sure I get all the information.
Yes, they're all 4 inside, laid around different areas of the tavern.
All right, I am going to not go inside, but step into the doorway and cast Firebolt at the closest one.
Okay. What'd you roll?
You know what he rolled.
I don't. That face could be
So
for
I'll
either.
go ahead and roll a dexterity save.
No, you
because-
guys are fine.
Wait.
There's no one over there that he was aiming at.
Listen,
Well,
that was a
I'm
crit
standing
one.
in the doorway.
Well, he said
Listen.
next to you.
Listen, that's a crit 1, but I still have that natural 20 because I never went to sleep.
He didn't have.
Yeah, he has 2 rolls he could take from.
I wouldn't.
So
use-
I'm gonna make that a natural 20.
You're gonna use your natural 20.
Yeah, because I don't want to kill anybody.
Okay.
Again,
What was your other one though?
8.
Never mind.
it was an 8.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd rather just use it now for a crit 1.
All right,
whereas
do
an
your
8
so you hit.
Alrighty. Well, good show, but I did 1 damage.
All right, roll again. It's a natural 20.
Oh, nice. That's a 9.
So you did 10 damage.
There you go. I forgot about that. Always.
All right. So that one was in the process of climbing up. You hit it, and it kind of falls back. So that one is now going to take even longer to get back up.
Nice.
It didn't catch fire or anything?
No, I don't think they're wearing anything.
Oh, okay. Their skin doesn't catch fire?
Scandalous.
His skin catches fire. Sure.
Hey.
And he takes an additional 2 damage. Alright, so it's Peck's turn. Peck flies into the room, and he attacks one of the zombies that are still trying to get up with his sting. He hits just barely, and he does 4 damage. And it is all of their turn.
You really can't be bothered with the whole roll individual initiatives tonight, huh?
No, not really. 3 of them stand up, and the one that Eric got the natural 20 on is still recovering from the fire and is still lying prone. At that point, it is the Asina's turn.
The Asina.
Alright, same question I always ask. How close am I?
You're right outside the doorway, so you'd have to take 5 feet to get to the doorway, and then once inside the doorway, they're about 10 feet away inside the building. So about 15 feet to get to one.
What'd you do? Okay, so I'm going to move forward 5 feet.
Okay, so you're in the doorway, so you kind of just like shove Eric and Theron out of the way.
Yes, I'm going to use Reduce Flame. It's the closest one.
Okay, well they're all kind of about. So do you want to hit the one that's still on the ground, or one of these 3?
One of those 3.
Okay, which one?
I don't care.
This one?
Sure.
Sure. D20?
Hey. D20.
Oh,
You gotta hit. Hey.
well,
Hits.
Well,
plus...
It hits. 12
Sweet.
hits.
no. 10.
10 damage?
It was a 5.
5?
Yes, it's a 5.
Alright, so the flame appears in your hand, and you kind of just send it sailing through, and it just slams into the middle of the creature, and it does not catch fire. At this point, it is Theron's turn.
Is there a window?
No.
No windows?
Not where you're at.
Can I see the closest window?
The window... Actually, no, I lied. That you're actually in front of a window. I lied.
Is it open?
It's kind of broken. It's not like completely open. There are areas that are broken in it.
I just want to shoot through it.
You can shoot through it.
I want to do that. At the one that hasn't been hit.
There are 2 that have not been hit.
Dealer's choice. 15.
Hits.
Okay.
This is the lackadaisical
4.
episode.
Yeah, you guys are pretty out of it.
I'm
Come on,
trying.
guys.
4.
Drink the coffee. Let's do it.
All right. So your arrow goes whipping through the glass, kind of breaking more of the glass as it does. The glass kind of falls to the ground. It doesn't like projectile with it. It kind of just falls on the ground.
Dang.
But the arrow goes flying through the air and sticks right into the shoulder of the zombie with a nice just sound, and you kind of just hear skin crumple and a bone kind of chip, and the arrow stays protruded out of it, and the zombie doesn't even seem to notice that it now has something poking out of it.
That's a zombie.
And now it is Sargus' turn.
So I'm feeling a bit lazy. What does the building look like? Like, is it easy to crush the building and make it all fall down?
I will remind you at this point that Peck is inside of the building.
Like I said, is it easy to crush the building?
Oh no!
It is one of the more intact buildings.
This one's not coming down.
So it could come down, but it would probably take a little bit to get it to come down.
I do have acid breath, but
Don't waste it.
no, I'm not going to waste it. But then I'll have to barge in there and rush past all of you, probably knock a couple of you down. What can I do?
Cena's the only one in the way, yeah?
Athena's standing in front of the doorway right now.
Can I throw one of my weapons at them?
Depends on what weapon you're wanting to throw.
I'm going to throw my club at them.
It would be at disadvantage, but yes.
Well, let's see if I can throw it.
Alright, so you come up to the doorway. Kind of shove Cena out of the way. And you throw a club at one of them. Which one are you throwing it at?
I'm going to throw it at probably the one with the most damage, I guess.
Which one's that?
The one on the right.
All on the far right?
Yes.
That one has not been hit at all, but okay.
I'll throw it at that one. And I rolled a 19.
Hits. Oh, no, disadvantage. Roll again.
Ah, bloody monkeys. How about an 18?
Hits.
Okay.
And for throwing a giant club, roll a d8 for
A
damage.
D8? That's its normal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Then roll a d6.
You shouldn't have said anything.
I assumed its normal was a d12.
That would be a 5.
5? Okay. And your club now lays clattered on the ground. So you kind of pull your club above your head and just throw it forward. It goes throwing through the air, flips, slaps the zombie in the face. It makes a dexterity saving throw and it fails it. So that zombie falls back prone. And your club falls on the ground next to it.
I don't need it.
And it is now back to the top of the round. It is Mr. Eldak's turn.
It'll duck. Alright. I've been between two things, so I'm just going to cast Firebolt again.
To which one?
Firebolt at the farthest one towards us. Or so the closest one. I don't know why I did. The closest one. Yeah, the closest one.
Okay, sure, go for it.
Alright. 12, sir.
Hits.
Alright.
They kind of pull up this firebolt and you send it flying through the window. It kind of shatters the rest of the window and it slams into the zombie, dealing
5 damage.
Coolio, Folio. Alright, it is now Peck's turn. Peck is going to fly down to the one that's still prone and make an attack on it. He has advantage since it's prone. Natural 20. So 2d4s, 4, 5, 6, plus the 7. So he does 7 damage to the one lying on the ground. Cool. And it's now the Zambi's turns. So these two use their full turn to stand up. This one comes out towards the door and makes an attack on Sargus. It kind of just charges and it just kind of like goes to slam its body into you pretty much. And it hits you. And it deals 2 damage. Then the other one kind of comes up. And it uses double its movement, like more to do it to climb out the window. So it's still within his movement range to do it, so he can still place an attack. So he climbs out of the window, and attacks Eldex since he was the last one to fire through. And he hits. And does 1 damage to you.
I haven't taken any damage in a while. So I was expecting it sooner than later. And then
okay, you haven't taken any damage for a while. It goes critical. It deals 35 damage. I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's dead.
Then I'm immediately dead.
It is now Sihina's turn.
Sweet. Am I still right up on him?
Are you still what?
Right up on him?
Yeah, the way you've been pushed now, you're kind of to the right of the one that just climbed out of the window.
Am I still within, like, 30
You're
feet?
like, you can hit it with a melee weapon. You're 5 feet away from it. You're right up on it.
Oh, quick. Okay, I'm gonna use
It always turn into a one.
Don't meta.
I was just letting her know her options.
I'll use
know.
poison spray.
I'm telling Tyler not to meta.
Why would Tyler do? I didn't see him.
You have a whip.
Thor
He was
went?
going. You can do whatever you want.
You could either do that. You could do your poison spray. You could, because that's a cantrip. Produce flame is a cantrip.
I think I'm gonna use my poison spray.
Poison spray. They just have to make a saving throw, or it hits.
Yeah, I'll do the poison spray.
It's poison spray.
See.
He rolled a 2. He failed your, so 1d12.
Nice. Consistent.
5 again.
Cool. Theron's turn. Please stop doing that. That's weird.
That one that came out of the window, was that the window in front of me?
What?
The one that came out of the window.
What about it?
Was that the window in front of me?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's not so in front of you anymore because so many people have come over and pushed you out of the way to also use the window.
Why is everyone using my window? Okay, so I want to get behind that one then. Using disengage tactics to grant advantage.
You're already flanking it.
And with my advantage ability...
Just roll 2 d20s, please.
Well, I'm going to roll 4 d20s.
You're gonna roll 2 d20s.
Well, it's 2 daggers.
Okay, do that then.
2 advantages.
Okay.
15. Natural 20.
Okay.
5. And a 5.
Alright, you get your natural 20. You get 1 crit from a dagger.
Yeah, but I also get sneak attack, so it's K.
You don't get. Why do you get sneak attack?
Because then it's advantage. I keep telling you, I get sneak attack on attacks with advantage.
Okay.
That's 4 damage, and then sneak attack.
I really love that you're doing all this damage to this one.
4, 5.
How much damage? How much was that total?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I literally love how much damage you did to that when it barely had any HP left.
Well, I had to save Eldeck, and as I stab it and it crumbles into dust, I'm guessing?
No, it kind of just slumps over.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Eldeck.
Eldeck from the 1 damage.
I wanna look at Eldeck in the eyes and just wink at him. And then I'm gonna disengage. Already, did I?
Did you do that?
Did I disengage to begin with?
Oh, also, okay. No, you didn't. You said you were going to disengage, but now that you've killed it, everyone, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, guys, these things are full of crap.
Oh.
That was a mistake. I poisoned the whole party.
Got a 16.
Eric's fine.
All right. Up here.
Tyler?
Add.
I want to go last.
Oh, I
I
asked
got a
you
15.
second. What'd you get, Tyler?
I got a 1.
Okay. Mitchell, what did you get?
15.
You're fine. Ariana?
6.
You're not fine. All right, so both of you.
Am I fine?
Both of you have disadvantage on all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks for 1 minute. At the end of each of your turns, you can make another Constitution saving throw to see if the effect wears off early.
What is it, just dust?
Yeah, it's just kind of this dust that kind of comes out from the inside of the body.
Blech.
Yeah.
So as I look at Eldak and I wink, when that dust gets in my face, I'm gonna like go.
Alright, and at that
Eldak is
point,
gonna
it
kinda look
is Sargus' turn.
Well, knowing that they explode into like dust, I probably shouldn't bite one of their heads off.
Probably shouldn't.
So, I might just okay, fine, I'll bite its head off. Hashtag peer pressure.
You should,
What
says
was
Eric.
pressuring you?
We told you not to do it.
So what are we doing, Sargus?
I'm just gonna slash at it with my axe.
Alright, go for it.
That is a 17.
Hits it.
Awesome. Great axe is a D12. And that would be a... What was that? Oh, a 8.
Cool. So they kind of just slash into it again. It kind of catches as it comes in on like all the bones and stuff. And you kind of have to really just use your strength to do it. And in doing so, you sever its right arm.
Nice.
So top of the round, Eldak.
Eldak. Eldak is going to use the glass staff to cast shield on everyone.
Okay. Which lasts for one turn, I believe.
Okay.
Right?
Well, like one of their turns, right?
Yeah, one of their turns.
Okay. So does that immediately go, or should I roll?
Yeah, no, that automatically attaches.
All right. So that is gonna
Shield. Until the start. Okay, so yeah, so they have it from right now until their turn ends, and then it comes to their turn again.
Oh, okay.
They have plus
Nice.
5 AC to them.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys.
So go ahead and mark
Buff
that you used one of its charges.
Yes. Okay, and then I still have action?
You can move.
I can move.
That's about it.
Let's see. Everybody is crowded around this front of this building, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
Eldak is going to step back. Kind of just step back so that he's not just making it more crowded.
Okay. So you kind of take about. I tried to do that with a pencil so I wouldn't have to get up, but it didn't work at all. So you kind of take a few steps back on the road. You can still see everything that's going on, but you've kind of taken a couple steps back. And at that point, it is Peck's turn. Peck is still in there. He's going to attack the one that he's been attacking that just stood up, finally. Any 6 plus is dexterity. Okay, he hits it. And he kills it. I didn't make Peck do a Constitution saving throw for that one earlier. 15, so he passed it anyways. Alright, so he kills this one, so everyone make another Constitution saving throw except for Eric.
Do I have disadvantage on these?
Yep.
Yeah, just a d20, and then plus your Constitution saving.
7.
3.
13.
Mitchell, you're still okay. Tyler and Asina, it now increases to 2 minutes for the two of you. And Peck now has it for 1 minute. But that one's dead.
Nice.
Alright, so it's now the monster's turns. This one's going to turn towards Peck. The one that was standing in the doorway after seeing him kill that, and run over to him and attack him. Just kind of slamming his body. Hits. Deals 4 damage.
Look at that.
The other one's going to come charging out of the doorway and just slam into Sargus, who's still kind of standing over near the door. And miss. Oh, wait, I forgot the plus 5. That one still would have hit Peck. The plus 5 to your AC is what saved you from getting hit there, Mitch. Okay, so it's now Asina's turn. So you can make your attack. Or what's your whatever.
Can I use my scimitar?
Yeah.
Okay. What do I use?
D20 to see if you hit.
Got 2.
You got a 2 plus your strength.
Scimitar's a finesse weapon.
Okay, so dexterity.
Dexterity.
Plus your dexterity.
3.
Miss.
I miss every time.
Do you want to move any at all, or is that all you're doing?
Gotta move behind everybody else.
Okay.
I can never do anything. So I'm just discouraged. I'm just gonna go away.
And then go ahead and do another Constitution saving throw.
Now, these disadvantages, did you say they're just disadvantages on...
They're on attack rolls,
Okay.
saving throws, and ability checks.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay, so the spell is still there. Or, well, not spell, but the effect. Alright, so it is Theron's turn.
I want to attack the one with Sargus
Okay.
with my DD daggers.
Alright, disadvantage on both daggers.
16 on the first dagger. 10 on the second one.
They both hit.
6 damage. 12 damage.
Yeah, is that max damage on the second one?
Yeah, that was max damage on both daggers.
It's 12 total.
12 total. Yeah.
Okay, you said 12 on the second one.
Well, I
Was like, what?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so you kind of come up and you stab both your daggers into it, and you hear just the crunch of just stuff inside of it as you just slide into it. It just sounds like something that's been charred, like you know if you have like a really like crispy like chicken or like a steak or something, and you kind of cut into it and there's just like that crunching sound. It's kind of what you're hearing.
As soon as I do that, I'm going to disengage and move back to my other retreating friends,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to wipe my eyes. 18.
A disadvantage.
Oh. Natural. Oh, well, that was a natural 20, so 18.
18. The effect wears off for you. So now it is back to the top of the round. It is Eldak's turn.
Alrighty. And there's 2.
There's 2 left. There's one standing in the doorway, and that's the only one you'd be able to hit. The other one is still inside. It's kind of covered by the one standing in the doorway, messing with Peck.
Alright, then I'm going to cast Firebolt at him.
Okay.
Well, it's 12.
Hits. What's funny is these things have less of a AC than the twigs had.
Jeez. Really? Alright, this is 7 damage.
Okay. So you kind of just send that fire in. Kind of just, the thing just kind of crumples. Sargus and Peck. Saving throws. Peck makes a saving throw.
20. Natural 20.
Alright, you're good.
Man.
And it is now Peck's turn. Peck is going to turn and attack the one that's standing there. 11 was his disadvantage, so he hits. He does 4 damage to it. And then he's going to attempt to lose it. Cool. So Peck no longer has that on him. He rolled a natural 20 and then an 18.
That's what I did.
Well, you rolled it
backwards.
opposite.
Yeah, I did backwards.
Alright, so now it is the monster's turn, so it's going to immediately attempt to attack Peck. What is Peck's AC? 13, but it's still plus 5 because it goes all the way around. Yeah, because it comes back up to Eldak's turn, so he doesn't hit. Alright, let's see his turn. You would have to move up about 30 feet to be able to hit it with one of your ranged attacks. It's about 45 feet away from you.
Can I do that in one turn?
You can move up 30 feet and then do a ranged attack like your produce flame or your poison spray.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that with
It's bloodied, by the way.
Okay, I'll try my I'll do produce flame.
Okay. D20.
It's okay.
8
Plus.
plus what? I always forget.
It's okay. 8 hits.
Yay! Yay!
And literally, you can roll absolutely anything for your damage because it has 1 HP. So you kill it.
Yay!
My goodness, that was so good.
Look! I killed
You
it!
killed 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
Did she?
Did she?
Oh yeah, you did. Because the poison spray. No, Eldak did that.
But she's still blind, so it's okay.
She saved herself from the effect last time, Tyler.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
All right,
And
so
that
you're now
one-
out of combat.
I wait
we
for that one to explode.
Yeah, we didn't. I didn't have to do a saving throw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's you and Peck.
Hey, 1.
Cool. You and Peck both have it for 1 minute. So it's just it'll just be disadvantages on if you do checks for stuff for right now since you're not in combat.
Okay. Well, I want to walk into that room and search the room
Okay.
for hidden stuff.
Make a perception check.
17.
The ale is all gone.
I want to check.
That's
the
my
ash.
funny way of telling you find nothing.
I want to check the ash people.
You all gain 40 experience.
40.
I am down for 40. All right, let's see.
40 what?
40 experience.
Can I also check the ash people?
They have nothing on it.
Can I? Okay. After this. Well, this was a waste of time. Let's be honest, guys.
Was it?
There was nothing in here.
Yeah.
I want to go back outside to where those twig people are.
Who is the echo coming from?
Check.
Check.
It's not how it works. We've gone over this. You guys saying check doesn't do anything.
Did it go away?
Check.
Hey,
I don't know because Tyler immediately talked. Yeah, it's gone.
Sweet.
so I want to go back outside to the twig people.
Okay, so actually what the echo is Eric and Ariana slowly decreasing in volume so Skype boosts their mic, which then picks us up talking. So when they say their check thing, I guess it actually does help because they say it rather loudly, so it fixes Skype.
Check.
Check!
Alright, you're good.
Neighbors.
Alright, what are you doing with the twig people?
They don't have anything, I assume.
No, they're twigs.
I want to use my dagger, and I want to cut off. They're viney, like, right?
They're twigs.
I want to take some of that.
Okay.
Approximately 22 slivers of the stuff.
Why?
Which sliver?
Just let me.
Okay.
Can I do it?
There are 8 of them, so yeah, sure.
I take them.
It's not vines though. It's more twig than anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out one of my arrows. Wrap it around my arrow.
It's a twig.
Yeah. Can I fasten it onto the arrow?
A stick? No. It's a stick.
I can't fashion. Okay. Well, with my.
They aren't made of vines. They're made literally. They just look like a bunch of when it now it's fallen dead. It just looks like a log.
Yeah, but I can't just.
It's a stick. It's a.
Can I try to do it?
What are you trying to do exactly?
Chandler, I'm trying to make something amazing.
So this is the arrow.
Yes.
You want to take the stick and do what with it? What
What does that mean?
I want it to go through it. I want the twig to be attached to the arrow.
I guess you could tie it to it, but it'd be
Cool.
like this now,
Great.
and it'd probably really mess up the weight of the arrow.
Yeah, it would decrease accuracy.
So
No,
it would probably
listen,
become disadvantageable, all
listen.
those arrows.
Great. Great. I'm only doing it to like 5 of them.
To 5 of them.
Yes. Do I successfully do it?
What are you tying them with?
My hemp.
Okay, and how thick of a rope is that?
How thick is hemp? It's like a string.
Okay, so
Really,
it's attached
string.
to it. Those 5 arrows will now all have a disadvantage.
Cool.
Why are you doing this? What is the purpose of this?
For purposes. I
Okay.
stack them in my bag.
Sure, make sure you now now have 5 twig arrows.
Twig arrows. Nice.
For some reason.
For a very good reason.
Okay. So when Tyler's doing all this, tying these twigs to the arrows for some reason, a minute passes and the effects fade from Mitchell and Peck.
I also want to gather my few arrows that I shot.
Alright, what are we doing now? Boys and gals?
Alright, guys, you think we ought to go find that druid? I say it in that accent, too.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys start heading down the road where you saw him head?
Yes.
Alright.
Tyler, are you happy about what just happened?
No, no one questioned what I said.
The accent he used, none of you questioned it.
No one questioned it.
I questioned it with my voice.
Alright, so you come up, so to you walk down the road a little ways, on the right is a small house that appears to be in better condition than most of the ruined and dilapidated structures nearby. The doors are reinforced with heavy iron bands and thick shutters protect the windows. Then there's the other building to your left, which looks like it's a ruined building, so you can get into it easily. You can see inside of it. And it looks like it once might have been a farmhouse. It's now half swallowed by a dense thicket with trees growing up through its ruined foundations. The lane continues south a short distance past the ruin before ending in an overgrown field. So what do you guys want to do now?
The intact building.
Okay, what do you want to do with it?
I want to walk up to it and knock on the door.
Okay, you go. Like
That's not how I knock. I go. And then I wait.
And then you hear some chains rustling, an iron band pulled back, and the door opens. And you see the druid standing there. He looks at you all. Took you long enough to come find me?
Well, we went to that other tavern. I thought maybe there'd be something cool in there. We opened.
There's a lot of death in there. Tell me, why are you here? These ruins are rather dangerous. Did you not see the sign I posted?
Anyways, I'm sorry. You kind of interrupted my story. So I opened the door, and there were these ash people.
That's great. Why are you here?
Well, 2 things. First reason is that we were told by a lovely farm lady back in town.
What town is that?
Fandolin. Okay. She said that you might have some knowledge about Cragmore Castle.
And who is this lovely farm lady?
I wait for my party to jump in and add the knowledge.
I don't believe she ever gave us her name.
That's not even kind of true.
I think she did.
She did. I just
Wailing,
didn't write it down.
Elderleaf.
Oh, yes, Quaileen Elderleaf. As Ariana is the only one who remembered her name.
I
Yes,
didn't
she
find
is
her when we met her.
she is a dear old friend.
We rescued her boy from a monster, and she
Well.
told us that you would help us find Cragmore Castle.
Oh, well,
At
she
last
assumes
he
a lot.
admits it's a monster.
So you want to find this Cragmore Castle?
I kick Eldak.
I laughed because he deserved it.
I didn't hear what he said.
I kicked Eldak when you said that.
Yeah, I didn't hear what Eldak said.
At last he admits it's a monster.
Oh, that's funny. Radoff didn't hear you say that at all.
Good.
So he, so you'd like my assistance in finding Cragmore Castle?
Yes.
Hmm.
And also one other thing.
Well, I suppose I could, happily provide some directions. know this area quite well. I am a member of the Emerald Enclave. We know this area pretty well. If you're willing to do something for me.
Okay. What kind of thing you be asking for?
Do you see that tower over there on that hill?
Do I see the tower?
It's the tower I pointed out to you when you first walked in up on the hill.
Okay. I see the tower.
You see, it's, as of late, it seems to have gained a new tenant. That
Some
I would
cultists?
kindly enjoy you to drive away. You don't have to kill it, per se. I don't expect that you could. But I would be very pleased if you could drive away this dragon.
Are you sure it's a dragon?
I'm fairly certain I know a dragon when I see
Are you
one.
sure it's not like a wormling?
I perk up instantly right when you said dragon.
I'm fairly certain I know what a dragon is. Are you going to continue to waste my time?
No, I'm going to
Eldak-
continue to have a conversation with you.
Eldak is going to interrupt Theron immediately as he starts saying that rude comment and says, "Sir, what kind of dragon is this?"
It's green.
It's a green dragon.
I can be
Can
bargaining.
I do a history check on how green dragons
Yeah,
act?
and Barrett and Tyler, you have no idea if it can be bargained with. You don't
that's-
know. You haven't made a check.
I want to do a check.
By the way, I was in the middle of doing a check, Tyler. What the heck?
Well, I just want to, too.
Should I also do a check? But like,
Yeah, you can.
Since I am dragonborn, I should probably basically know what it is, right?
You have advantage.
Oh, sweet.
Mine's 14.
I got a 12.
I got a natural 20 with advantage.
Mitchell, and what was yours, Eric?
It was a 14.
And Ariana?
I didn't.
She didn't.
9
Plus history.
plus 1, which equals 10.
What did you get, Eric?
I got a 14.
What did you get, Tyler?
I got a 12.
Okay, so only Mitchell knows. Green dragons, from what you know of them, they are like like most of the evil dragons. That they are more so lawful evil than just chaotic evil, but they are evil in that sense. They're cunning and treacherous dragons, and they use a lot of misdirection and trickery to get the upper hand on their enemies. And they're always trying to, as with most dragons, increase the size of their hoard of just like money and artifacts and gold that they have.
It's a good thing I'm wise. I can probably outsmart it.
Can you tell us that?
Yes.
Great.
Do you say more than yes? Because if you just say yes, you've told them nothing.
The dragon is dangerous. I will try to communicate with it.
Aye. So you have a scaly one of your own. So have fun with that.
It's a little racist.
Lets me know when you've dealt with the dragon. I would not try to kill it.
No.
Just try to drive it off or convince it to leave. That
There's
is
also-
the most I can ask of you.
There's also one more thing we need to ask you.
Feel free.
Okay, so your same lovely friend, prior to us saving her boy, we actually saved her and her boy. Her boy seems to get in a lot of trouble. Anyways, her and her boy was locked up. Now, these are different people, but listen. These two people in town told us about a artifact heirloom that's supposed to be hidden here. Have you ever seen know anything about that?
I have not. I try not to go too far into this town. I have also, if I was you, I would stay away from the east side of town. There seems to be some
Cultists.
dragon cultists that have appeared over there. They're trying to make peace with the dragon and try and convince it to work with them. I would rather this dragon get far away from here before that happens.
Well, why are you here?
Why am I here?
Yeah.
Because I'm part of the Emerald Enclave, where our whole point of it is trying to preserve the natural order. This dragon and these twigs, then these cultists are not part of the natural order.
So you came here because of...
I came here to restore order.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. Thank you.
Let me know when you deal with this dragon. And with
Well,
that, he slams the door. You hear the bolt slide back into place, and you hear a click of a chain coming over.
I'm going to stand at the door and listen.
Stargus, I also know Draconic. If you need assistance.
I do as well.
Me too.
Do you?
He's
Yes.
a lucky.
No, you
I'm
don't.
just kidding.
I
No,
say-
Wait, you know Draconic? Athena?
Yeah,
Yeah, she does.
I thought
Yeah, I
it
didn't
was
know that.
special.
I'm looking at it. Right now.
I say I know Draconic too.
I mean, there's no way that we would know otherwise. But...
I know. Well, technically, back in that first vault we were in when we first met Peck,
You what?
I didn't understand what was talking. I was just
Oh.
that was me talking to Eric.
I don't know. There was no Draconic speak in Wrestling's Vault.
Well,
I
Sargus,
spoke to Peg.
yeah, they spoke to Peck. They both spoke to Peck.
I think you're just trying to tag
You
along
spoke to
with-
Peck speaking Elvish, Tyler.
I know. What I was saying to Eric was Eric said we would not have known, and then I said, well, you could have, but because I never responded to anything in Draconic.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Let's keep on going, shall we?
Yes. Alright, so what are we doing?
I say we cautiously head up towards the little thingamabob.
To the tower?
They like to call me the reckless one back where I'm from, Eldak. They like to call me the master manipulator. They like to call me the guild master. Some
Do they call you the guild master, really?
some like to call me that.
Some.
hmm I would like to go check out. I would like to go check out that east sector.
Right. Sargus, what would you like to do?
I mean,
I
they're not
wish-
dangerous, right? They're just cultists.
Do you hear yourself
To-
there?
No, but listen, we could talk our way in there and see what they know, and then kill them.
Also talk to the dragon and possibly get both of them to leave at once.
I mean, we could find out more about this dragon before we go up there and
Do you
die.
think that these cultists would be willing to speak with us casually?
They might speak with me.
It's true. He is dragonborn.
What is happening right now?
Athena
I think she's practicing produce flame.
She's also wasting all of our lighter fluid.
Where did it come from?
Alright, so what are we doing, boys and
Good
gals?
from Fat Joe.
So, what do you guys think?
Fine, if it suits you, then let's go speak.
I don't want this. I want this to be a group decision.
Indeed, but it seems like majority has ruled.
You and Tyler are the only two that voted.
No one said anything
No,
yet.
Sargus said that he was down for going to the cultists too.
Athena,
I'd
where...
rather go to the tower where it's a little more safe.
Is walking into a dragon's den more safe than talking to some humans?
Let's go tower. I'm gonna say tower. Enough. I'm going to tower.
Okay, so we're going to the tower?
I mean, if we're doing
like to
majority,
imagine-
then we'll go to the freaking
What do you
tower.
wanna do?
or-
I like to.
What do you want to do?
secret item.
I'm playing
that-
my
Alright, what's your
Yeah.
marching order?
I'm gonna be in the back because I don't want to go.
Who's up for us?
Gonna walk side
I guess
by
I'll
side
go
with
front.
Sargus.
I just want to go get the secret item.
Who's behind Sargus?
I am walking side by side.
With
With
Sargus?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about my best.
And Peck flies next to you.
I'm gonna stealth in the back too.
Sure.
19.
What a
19?
cow. I'm just kidding.
I thought I called you Guildmaster. Sharemeister.
They did
Yeah.
call me the guildmaster.
Well, yeah.
So as you guys are kind of making it up towards this. You're kind of at the bottom of the hill when you first see this. At the top of the hill, standing this round tower with a cottage attached. Both are in pretty good condition, although half of the tower's roof is kind of gone. A door leads into the cottage, and several arrow-slit windows are visible as the tower goes higher. You can't help but notice there's an eerie quiet in the area and a strange acrylic smell in the air. And there are 2 corpses of 2 hideous giant spiders that are sprawled near the edge of the pathway that have apparently been dragged there. Their bloated bodies are puckered and blistered and appear to have been mauled by a large animal. As you get to the top of the hill and you kind of look up and you see this cottage and this tower, you just hear this growl and this snarl. And climbing over the top of the tower,
Holy.
it's a dragon.
Holy
This
good.
dragon.
He kind of climbs over the top of it. At this point, you can kind of see the size, and from what you can guess, it's probably a younger dragon. It climbs over the top of it, and it looks down, and it takes in a large gust of air into its lungs. And it speaks common to you. I see.
Why not Dragonborn?
You have finally come. I smelt you coming a mile away. What brings you to my tower?
Can I speak to it? I'm going to speak to it in Draconic, because I had everything already planned out.
I shoot it with an arrow.
Mitrog. Dova. Zulo Sargaskun. Audi Kaki.
Yeah.
Which means?
Chandler, you don't know?
No.
What kind of dungeon master are you?
All right, well, I just said, my lord, dragon. My name is Sargus Kun.
Got that.
May peace be with you.
He kind of swivels his head towards you and responds in kind and draconic. Ah, a dragonborn. Welcome. And he turns back to the rest of you, speaking in common. So what brings you to my tower? Did that blasted druid send yet another party to attempt to get me to leave because he wants this for himself?
Actually, I came here. I'm gonna step up. Do you know of a heirloom, an artifact? That's why we came here.
So you've come for my horde?
No, I came to inquire about it.
There are many an artifact and heirloom in my horde.
Okay. I just didn't know if anyone was a specific value.
Everything in my horde is of value.
Okay. Thanks. I'll be on
So,
What?
why are you here? Other than that, why have you come to me?
Well, because my party wanted to come up here.
I'm gonna speak to the dragon. I'm gonna look at Theron and just just so aggravated, and then look up to the dragon and speak in Draconic and say, my gracious dragon, if you wouldn't mind our presence, we would like to speak to you and see if there's anything we can do that would make your leaving more pleasant.
Well, since you have come, speaking niceties, had not come with weapons in hand approached, why don't you come inside to the top of the tower and we can speak inside in my house?
Did he say that in common?
Yes.
Or in... Okay. He is a neutral evil.
I'm gonna roll a dice.
I trust him since he's
I
a
trust
dragon
him.
like me.
I walk. I say, okay.
And you head inside?
Yes.
Alright, so you head inside. Does anyone else enter Sargus?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I enter.
So we're all going in?
I mean, I'll follow. Fine.
You guys wanted to come. You guys definitely wanted to come here.
Alright, so you guys come inside. You kind of come up the stairs.
I mean, we'll just die.
I'm at the back of the party now.
He's a tiny little baby dragon.
So now that you're inside, You kind of come up to the top of this tower, and it's kind of this larger room. This tower isn't like small, it's kind of large. There's a lot of different columns going up between it. And his horde, there's just so much in here. So many different things that you see around you. And as you enter, you find him slithering inside, kind of at the top of one of the columns. And he's like, welcome. Do you like my horde? I have put a lot of time into it.
It's very impressive. I happen to be a connoisseur of hordely items.
I've seen bigger.
And this is definitely impressive.
Thank you. And he kind of,
You're welcome.
kind of moves around this way as he's speaking.
Okay.
And he's kind of watching you guys, and he's kind of going around the side of his column, kind of coming over to some of his different artifacts and kind of running his claws through them.
I'm gonna say, I would like to offer you a gift.
And what gift would that be?
I pull out the 200 copper and the 160 silver and the 90 gold that I got from that chest, and I'm gonna offer it to him. Would you like this?
Kind of sniffs as he comes over. That is what you call a gift.
That's all I have.
Drop it over there, and he kind of gestures off towards his right.
Okay, I'm gonna go put it over there.
All right.
Can I butt in and also offer a gift?
You can do whatever you want.
Death.
Well, not yet. But at the very beginning of our quest, I was given a crystal doorknob for some random reason because I rolled a random number. So I would like to offer that to him.
So you kind of pull out this doorknob and you kind of offer it up to him. Kind of comes over and he goes, ooh. This seems to be worth quite a lot. Thank you. Put it over there with the rest. He kind of gestures to where Theron is going.
Become and drag it, cultist.
Do you go over there and place it?
Yes, I do.
So you gotta go over. He kind of moves out of the way so that way you guys can fully get over there. And he looks to the rest of you. He kind of glares at Peck for a second. And you can tell that something passes between them. And then he looks down to Eldak and Asina. And what have you brought for me?
I've got a good question.
Oh, questions. I do enjoy questions.
Do you enjoy riddles?
What do you have for me?
If I'm gonna like try to distract him for a while, do I have to like roll something?
You can just talk to him.
Okay. So, what was the hardest item in your hoard for you to attain? I want to know that.
Oh. Well, there have been quite a few. I have items from all over. Many a thing that I have taken from travelers.
While he's talking this, me and Sargus are gonna be over there. Never mind.
And what's your favorite?
They're all my favorites. That is like asking a mother who is her favorite child, and her telling you a lie and saying none.
That's true.
Eldak, seeing that this conversation is kind of...
He swivels his head towards you, Eldak, and he goes, and what do you have for me? Another question? Maybe a riddle.
I think he likes riddles.
I was trying to think of a riddle, I couldn't.
Eldak is not going to do this rude, but he's almost going to try and make himself seem as if he just is, his mind is somewhere else, and he's going to say, have you heard from the cultists out east of the town?
Oh, yes, I have. They are constantly bringing me different gifts, trying to do it. From what I understand, they have a very new gift for me that they are planning to bring me soon.
I told you.
I haven't decided yet if I'm going to eat them.
Do you want us to... I'm going to say, if you would like them dealt with, we shall be your sword. you wouldn't want to soil yourself.
I can kill them
such...
easily.
Yes. You wouldn't want to soil yourself with such a measly task of, measly beings. They're beneath you, my lord.
Quite a lot is beneath me.
It's true.
I do
Talking
agree.
to us is beneath you. Let's be honest.
Who is beneath you?
What?
What did you say?
I said talking to us is beneath you, but I humbly appreciate.
I agree. Talking to you is rather beneath me.
And then he kills us.
And then you notice, throughout your conversation,
He's cornered off the exit.
he has slowly walked around and is now covering the only exit to the tower.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
May I entertain you, my lord?
He literally has no reason to kill us right now.
Let Sargus speak.
But if he's hungry,
I'm going to walk up to him and try to hide my axe that I already have drawn behind my back. But I'm going to try to entertain him to get him to move out of the way.
Do?
I have a riddle for you, my lord.
I couldn't hear what you said.
I have a riddle for you.
Oh, a riddle. And what is that?
The beginning of eternity. The end of time and space. The beginning of every end. And the end of every place.
What is it? Is that what you're asking? You did. It felt like that should have had a "what is it" at the end.
Is that what the dragon says?
Yes.
I'm pretty smart, so yeah. let's see
Alas.
that out.
I'm not sure.
If you can solve my riddle, then you may eat us. But if you cannot, then we may go free, and you must leave.
And what is this riddle again?
The beginning of eternity, the end of time and space, the beginning of every end, and the end of every place.
Alas! I feel as if I cannot answer the riddle. You have won. What is the answer before you leave, and I leave in peace?
The answer, my lord, is the letter E.
That is quite a good riddle indeed. And he kind of starts to lean back, and he kind of what looks to be chuckling and he as he laughs, he kind of comes back down towards you
And bites her head off.
and sucks in some air, and then poisonous gas
There's literally no reason for this.
comes from his mouth, hitting Sargus directly in the face.
There's literally no
Dealing-
reason for this.
What's your total
Dragon
HP,
bite.
by the way?
My total is 20, but currently I have 17.
Alright, so you're dead. You're not dead. You're just laying on the ground. So you drop to 0 HP and fall over. The green dragon then turns to the rest of you. I have a riddle for you. You're muted.
No, we're not. She just wasn't.
No,
talking.
we're not.
Oh, she was mouthing stuff, and I thought she was talking.
No.
No.
That's actually the riddle. You're muted.
Extremely annoyed.
He turns to you.
me?
No, he just turns to all of you. After knocking Sargus unconscious. My riddle for you is more so a task. I know you seek Cragbar Castle. Is this true?
Yes.
Then revive your comrade. Take the castle and give it to me. If not, you will all die. And with that, he turns and leaps out of the top of the tower.
He literally only did that to show that he could. And I go and revive freaking Sargus.
Or maybe Athena should.
Well, I do it anyways. I give him a health potion.
I have 2 health potions.
Well, you're dead.
I give you a health potion.
All right. So so do your rolls for that to get it back.
I roll or he rolls?
You do because you're giving him the potion.
What do I roll?
It is. It's only a common, so 2d4 plus 2.
Eight.
8, so you recover 8 HP. And you kind of stand back up.
Did he leave?
The dragon?
Yeah.
It leapt out of the window and flew off.
I take my money back.
Okay.
Guess I'll take my doorknob back.
Freaking.
You were worried about it killing us for no reason, and then you just stole back your gift from it. So we're really screwed now.
No, we had
It
literally,
won't know.
literally, we are gonna have to do something about this because we're not gonna give it Cragmore Castle.
It said, okay, so it said that you asked it a stupid question because you asked which one was its favorite. It was like asking a mother which child is their
I did
favorite.
not ask it that question.
It doesn't matter. My point is we heard that, and you just stole back your gift money.
As this
Does not
arguing
matter.
is happening, I'm going to just run out of the castle, trying not to show people that I'm crying because I was betrayed by one of my kind.
It was really. I mean, I understand it's evil, but that was a really stupid transaction.
Make a perception check, the ones who are still inside.
20.
2.
14.
If he's still in the room, then I'm not gonna take it. I mean, if you're making me make this check.
You would be able to see a dragon in the room.
Oh,
You also find among the different treasures and stuff,
3.
There you go.
you find a tiny, not so much tiny, but what looks a very interesting looking pouch.
No, it's a bag of holding. Great, I take it.
No, you freaking don't.
I
Oh
just
my
did.
gosh.
He told me I found it. I took it.
I had a 14. What did you have?
I had
Eric,
a 20.
where you're looking, you find this odd-looking battle axe that has a word written on it in Dwarvish that you cannot read. It's kind of rusted, but it looks interesting.
I'll take it.
We can all use the bag of holding too.
I was confused.
What
I
does that
thought
do?
he said that all of us saw it, and you just said, I take it. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. We can all use it, by the way.
What is it?
A bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Well, we don't know that yet.
It's a bag that you can hold unlimited amounts of things in.
Sweet.
All right, so it's a dwarvish battle axe.
I also meant to say it at one point during the interaction, but I forgot to. When he first walked up, he should have introduced himself. His name's Venom Thing.
His name is Douchebag.
Venom Thing.
I think I sound cooler.
And with that
Nice.
is where we will wrap up this episode of Crits and Hits. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, check out all the other content coming out. Just you know, leave some love for the dragon who is attacking them. Next time we will finish up here in ThunderTree and maybe do some other stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys on the next one. Welcome to a brand new D&D series of a name of which we don't know yet, but maybe after this first episode we'll have a name for it. So before we begin the actual D&Ding of it, I suppose we should introduce our other players. Eric, if you would like to begin. Well, for everyone, so give your name, like who you actually are, then the name of the character you're playing, as well